My name is Zahra Farhanah Binti Noor Azlin. My matrix number is 1190563.
I'm Nurul Syazwani Binti Mantasan and my matric number is 1190564.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Saralina binti Muhammad Salleh and my matric number is 1190520.
We are going to present about cybersecurity in Poland, Netherlands and Tajikistan. According to National Security Index, Poland ranked at number 6, followed by Netherlands at number 13 and Tajikistan at number 124. By definition, cyber attacks mean to disable, manipulate or steal the data within the system. There are varieties of cyber attacks such as malware. Malware include trojans, spyware and ransomware, and use malicious code to gain access of data. Phishing is a method where the malware will automatically download it when links are clicked in messages or emails. Man in the middle is also called eavesdrop attack, where the hacker pretends to be another person to gain information. DDoS attack is used to make the website become slower by sending multiple requests to the website. There is a case that happened in Poland where a man's identity has been stolen by hackers. His email was used to contact hackers on internet forum to send bomb threats to kindergarten, causing all 275 kindergartens to evacuate. The man was arrested for 2 days before police identified that his email has been stolen. In Netherlands, there are cases such as WhatsApp-related fraud and spoofing on bank accounts that cost $3,400 and $12,200 lost each. Abundance of people that work from home because of pandemic, causing cybercrime increased by 127% in 2020 at Netherlands. In Tajikistan, there is a case where a group of hackers called as silent hackers targeted ATMs located around Central Asia, which are Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan through spear phishing emails.
Now, I proceed to the related section to cyber law toward network and system. Firstly is the Netherlands. According to Criminal Code Article 138A, any person who intentionally and unlawfully accesses an automated system for the storage or processing of data or part of such a system shall be liable as a guilty of breach of computer peace to term of imprisonment not exceeding 6 months or a fine of 10,000 guilders. Next is Poland. Cyber law in Poland is divided by 2 offences for each cybercrime legislation, which are criminal offence and administrative offence. For instance, hacking is a criminal offence under section 267 of the Polish Criminal Code. According to the Act, anyone who, or without being authorized to do so, or acquire access to information not intended for him or her, or by inter alia, or connecting to a cable transmitting information, or by breaching electronic magnetic or other special protection for that information is liable to a fine up to Poland 1.08 million, or the restriction of the liberty of imprisonment for up to 2 years. But for the administrative offence, unauthorized access to information may constitute an act of unfair competition. In such cases, this offence has a penalty of up to 10% of the annual turnover. Lastly is Tajikistan. Based on Section 10, Chapter 28, Crimes Against Information Security, Article 298. Unauthorized access to computer information in the computer system, network, or on the machine carries accompanied with breaking the protecting means is punished with a fine from 200 to 400 minimum wages or freedom limitation within up to 2 years. Next, I would like to talk about the type of penalties based on cybercrime if committed in each country. Hacking penalties in the Netherlands are penalized in Article 138A as the unlawful and intentional entry into computer. The maximum penalty is 1 year imprisonment for simple hacking and 4 years imprisonment if the hacker copies data or if the hacker hacks via public telecommunication and use processing capacity or hacks onward to a third computer. Next, in Poland, Unauthorized access, which is hacking, is known as a criminal offence that can be fined up to Poland 1.08 million or the restriction of liberty or imprisonment for up to 2 years. And lastly, for unauthorized access to computer information in Tajikistan, the person may be punished with a fine from 300 to 500 minimum wages or refinery work within up to 2 years or imprisonment within the same term. To sum it up, penalties in the Netherlands are much more strict compared to Poland and Tajikistan because the penalty can reach up to 4 years imprisonment, followed by Poland, which is the second strict country compared to Tajikistan. Because hacking in Poland can be fined up to Poland 1.08 million, while for Tajikistan is 300 to 500 minimum wages.
Poland ranked number 6 on the MCI rank due to its consistency and strategies. Current effective strategies such as having National Research Institute (NAS) to train companies and institutions about security, conduct regular audits and security tests, and having policy for the protection of cyberspace of the Republic of Poland. However, their cybersecurity can be improved by having public and private sector to join hand in hand about cybersecurity to recognize each responsibilities and roles. Other than that, improvement can be made by building a system warning about risk for cyber threats to prepare defending the system. Next, Netherlands is also advanced in their digital capabilities to identify, mitigate, and respond to cyber attacks. Even so, the improvement can be made is by having awareness campaign about cybersecurity to the public. This is because, according to a research, most citizens and businesses in Netherlands are unaware of cyber threats. Almost 100% households in Netherlands have internet broadband. Therefore, internet providers in Netherlands should strengthen their security. Tajikistan country is lacking in many aspects such as no specific cybersecurity framework for certification, no national governance roadmap about security in Tajikistan, and no educational training program to raise awareness about cybersecurity. Improvement that can be made is by starting to develop cybersecurity framework based on international cybersecurity standard and build a national governance or agency specifically for cybersecurity sector. The cybersecurity in the country can also become better by providing certificates of higher education and develop more research regarding cybersecurity.
Now I will talk about the relation between cybersecurity and Islam.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعض الظن إثم ولا تجسسوا ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا أيحب أحدكم أن يأكل لحم أخيه ميتا فكرهتموه واتقوا الله إن الله تواب رحيم.
Okay, so today's world faces evolution every day, especially in sciences and technology, where many IT intellectual has been born. Even though we were taught and trained with this knowledge, we should always bear in mind to not use it for wrong purpose, such as hacking or spying. It is also mentioned in this verse how Allah reminds us to not spy or backbite each other and shows how Islam prioritizes the fundamental of people's privacy. Cybersecurity is also important in tracking the activities throughout the internet, and could also backbiting because it seems to become one of the biggest current problem around the globe. Backbiting is a shameful weapon used to disrespect someone, and as clearly seen, there are many cyberbullying and crime cases reported, as people were getting comfortable being loud and mean with a screen cutting through. Some people were threatened by leaking their personal details and information, proving how privacy has slowly not becoming private and confidential. Moreover, everyone should always do their job honestly, as it has been entrusted to us, and give their best with all their abilities. Surely, He knows the best of His servants' ability. We should not break others' trust in us for self-benefits. We must always be true to ourselves and always give justice to one another. Be it in private, we must remember that Allah is all-hearing and all-seeing. Those who did dirty work and were unfair to others are the committers of great sin. This has been mentioned and portrayed in the verse of Al-Quran that goes,
إن الله يأمركم أن تؤدوا الأمانات إلى أهلها وإذا حكمتم بين الناس أن تحكموا بالعدل إن الله نعم ما يعظكم به إن الله كان سميعا بصيرا.
Okay, in conclusion, this research could be wrapped up by how important cybersecurity is to our current days now. Everything in this world contains data and information which would require protection from cybercriminal, as information theft is currently the most uprising and expensive segment of cybercrime. The basic knowledge everyone should learn is about simple or common social scam like phishing, ransomware or malware attacks. This case study has been taught all over the internet because its importance is on the rise. Cybersecurity has saved our safety in daily businesses such as bank account details or our personal details. Because of that, we should not be too comfortable and open in social media exposing our confidential details. We should always look up to good cybersecurity management countries such as Poland and Netherlands as our role model in this field and learn from others' mistakes such as in Tajikistan. Great strategies and consistency is important to have stable protection in the country and has been proven by Poland, the top country amongst these three chosen countries, which ranks 6th on the NCI rank. A lack of focus in this matter could lead to many problems in a range of ways. We should be worried if we ever underestimated or never heard of cybersecurity. That's all from us. Thank you.